Beauty had always been the star of her neighborhood, her name echoing her charm. With flawless skin, captivating eyes, and a graceful demeanor, she drew attention wherever she went. People whispered admiringly about her, and men couldn't help but steal glances. Among her admirers was Femi, her boyfriend of 2 years. Femi was everything Beauty wanted in a man, charming, kind, and ambitious. Their love seemed destined for a bright future, and wedding plans lingered in Beauty's dreams. Ada, her elder sister, often teased her about Femi. "You'll marry before me, won't you?" Ada would say with a half-smile that never quite reached her eyes. But things began to change one fateful afternoon. Ada approached Beauty with a small jar of powder, claiming it was a special Mary Kay formula to enhance her natural beauty. "This will make your skin glow even more," Ada said with a warm smile. Trusting her sister, Beauty applied it without hesitation. At first, Beauty noticed no changes. But within weeks, Femi began to act distant. His once adoring gaze became indifferent, and he started finding excuses to avoid her. Beauty tried everything to rekindle the spark, but nothing worked. One evening, Femi broke the news. "Beauty, I don't think this is working anymore. I found someone else." Beauty's world crumbled. To her shock, she soon discovered that Femi's new girlfriend was none other than Ada. She confronted her sister in tears, but Ada dismissed her pain. "Love doesn't come with guarantees," Ada said, her tone cold. Heartbroken and humiliated, Beauty retreated into herself. The years that followed were a silent torment. Despite her beauty, no man seemed interested in Beauty. Friends married, had children, and moved on, while Beauty remained alone. Ada, now engaged to Femi, offered hollow reassurances. "Your time will come, Beauty. Maybe God is preparing someone special for you," Ada would say with a serene expression that masked her satisfaction. Beauty clung to these words, praying fervently and fasting for divine intervention. She spent hours in church, seeking answers to her unanswered prayers. But the rejections kept coming, each one cutting deeper than the last. One night, Beauty attended a vigil at her church, where a guest pastor preached about hidden curses. His words struck a chord deep within her, and she felt a sudden urgency to seek deliverance. During the prayer session, Beauty experienced a vision, a blurred memory of Ada handing her the jar of Mary Kay powder. The image felt ominous, accompanied by a strange, suffocating feeling. Beauty left the vigil shaken but determined to dig deeper. The next morning, she went to her childhood friend, Chioma, who was known for her spiritual insight. Chioma listened intently and advised her to pray fervently for revelation. "Sometimes the people closest to us are the ones behind our struggles," Chioma warned. That night, Beauty prayed until her knees ached. She had another dream, this time more vivid, Ada in a dimly lit hut handing money to a native doctor. His voice echoed in Beauty's mind, "This powder will veil her beauty. No man will see her for who she is." Beauty confronted Ada, trembling with anger and disbelief. "What did you do to me?" she demanded, her voice cracking. Ada initially denied everything, but under Beauty's relentless questioning, her facade crumbled. "You don't understand," Ada cried, her voice trembling. "I was desperate. You were always the perfect one. Everyone loved you, and I was invisible. I couldn't let you take everything, not before me." Ada admitted to going to a native doctor years ago out of jealousy. The powder was meant to shroud Beauty's allure and make her undesirable to men. Ada never expected it to haunt her this long. Devastated, Beauty turned to her church for help. The pastor and elders prayed with her, breaking the curse through intense deliverance sessions. Over time, Beauty felt her spirit lighten, as if a dark cloud had lifted from her life. Men began to notice her again, and her radiance returned. But Beauty's scars ran deep, and her trust in Ada was shattered beyond repair. Ada faced the consequences of her actions. Femi left her shortly after the truth came out, unable to reconcile with her deceit. Alone and regretful, Ada begged Beauty for forgiveness. Beauty forgave her but kept her distance, focusing on rebuilding her life. In time, she met a man who cherished her not just for her beauty but for her resilience and strength. Ada, left to grapple with her guilt, learned the hard way that envy only leads to ruin. Watch out for part 2. It's gonna be a rollercoaster. Please like, share and subscribe.